Hey everyone, Gamal Kadner here, and today we're going to be talking about the key Shopify apps I use in my store every single day. And if you're new to Shopify, this is a must-have for your brand. Let's take a closer look.
First thing up is email. Email and SMS go hand in hand because this is going to save you. This is essentially owned media, and this is going to save you in case anything happens to social media. Both of these are things that you actually own. You could download, take with you, and always have contact. So first things up is Clavio. A lot of people may use MailChimp or some Kit or some other things. Clavio for Shopify is by far the best, and here's why. In the last 30 days, my brand's made about $30K just from Clavio revenue. And why is because a large portion of it, a little over $17K, came from flows. These are things that you just set up one time, set it and forget it. Clavio is so smart at figuring out when to send emails, and it syncs so much better with Shopify than any other email app that, even if I'm spending a couple $100 per month, I'm making way more than that back just on flows and automations. And if you have issues setting it up, what to send in your flows, go ahead and DM me and I'll send you some stuff on some topics and some best practices of things that you should be sending out your email. SMS, Postscript, SMS Bump, or Attentive. These are some of my go-to ones. I'm now on Attentive because it's top notch. I only recommend doing Attentive if you have a couple thousand people on your list and you have a store doing 25K to 50K more per month. Under that, use Postscript or SMS Bump. ShipStation is by far the best. Shopify allows you to print about 20 labels at once. ShipStation allows you to print up to 500 labels at once. Saves a ton of time with your shipping and fulfillment. Also, it has really cool automations like if certain shipping rules for sending with first class, if it's over a certain weight or under a certain weight versus priority, certain things should ship UPS versus the post office, if certain international packages need to send a certain way. It could even prevent printing a label if you're out of stock, so you don't waste a label and have to go through the process of getting reimbursed. It just has a lot of really cool automations that helps. Another thing that we do is we batch ship the same orders. So if we have 3 different types of products, we can ship all of them together. So our pick and pack person isn't going back and forth trying to remember what goes in each order. It really helps cut down on mistakes. So the other thing is bundles or kits. If you have multiple products, if you're sending like 2 of them or 3 of them in a bundle, which I recommend, you can use this app to keep track of inventory. It knows that if you sell a 3x of your product, it should subtract 3 individual products from your main SKU. So it keeps tracks of inventory. And Stocky Inventory Management is a cool free app by Shopify that helps you with forecasting. So it'll help you figure out based on how much you're selling and how long it takes for your products to get received from your manufacturer. It'll help you figure out at what point you should reorder, and it'll help you forecast based on the last 7 day or 2 weeks of sales. In the next 60 days, here's an estimate of how much product we think you should have on hand. A lifesaver with helping you not run out of product. From the review side, Judge.me is $20 a month, and it's does all of the same features for some of the more expensive review apps. So Judge.me is my go-to. And if you're new and you're scaling, once you get to about 10,000 a month on PayPal, they're going to start holding your money because not you, but some people actually sell products and never ship them out. So PayPal will hold your money for 30 days, which really messes up cash flow. A workaround to doing that is adding a tracking number to each of your PayPal orders to let them know, hey, I actually shipped this out. Once you do that, they'll release the money immediately. That's very manual though. So an app like TrackyPal, or all of them pretty much do the same thing. They just take your tracking number from Shopify, automatically add it to the right order in PayPal. And so you get your money in a day or 2 versus having to wait 30 days. So these are just a few of the key apps. I go over a lot more in my course. And so if you already have these or you just really want to learn more about what other apps I recommend, shoot me a DM and I'll figure out a way to get you those apps. And also, if you thought this was helpful, I have a lot more helpful stuff with my free case study. And if you want to check that out, to help scale your online brand, click the link in my bio and check out my free case study. Peace.